around carefully because you guys are the first to hear of my next new plan. These are our beautiful campus grounds, are all ornamental. Typical planting of most gardeners is just ornamental. What's pretty? You know, you have different colors, different textures. There are a few. This is the pomegranate tree that was here. There are these baby plums that we've spoken about. But all in all, these grounds are ornamental. What I would like to do is plant 101 new fruit trees on this stunning campus. Want to incorporate it, all the corners. So that's the plan, 101 fruit trees. Keep tuned for the updates, how it's gonna work, how you can get involved, because when's the best time to plant a fruit tree? 10 years ago. When's the second best? Today. I am now working on 101. We're gonna go around all the campus. I might even take you guys finding different corners and checking out where we can find room for 101 trees. Okay, this circle I already took over. 3 years ago we planted this lemon tree. This is the before picture, how it looked before there was lots of thorny roses and some elephant ear plants, but we decided to take it out, take a look how it looks. And these lemon trees that we spoke about. So this was my first fruit tree planting on campus. And then since then we've put in plums and apples and passion fruit and mulberry. But we need 101, we said. 101. And what are you doing here? Huh? Yeah. What are you doing here? Hey everyone. It's been a hot day, huh? I know. I know you love it when we come in on you. Hi, Lucky. Okay, our garden has been going really well in this heat. These are the tomatoes and the. I wanna say thank you. Give them a boost. Here's some more beets. Okay, we have here some chicken damage that they got in the other day. We have lots of chicken damage, and you can tell. See, this is just chopped off. This has also been chopped off in various places. Here's more. Someone's been liking the basil. Yeah, totally eaten off. Here under the cover, I wish I had more covers. I don't know where to buy them in Israel, but this one I ordered in Amazon before. Under the covers, the vegetables are really booming. So they're significantly bigger. So I wonder if it has anything to do with the netting. These are the squash I showed you. The chickens got in here yesterday. Someone left the gate open, or should I say I left that gate open a little bit, and they just managed to push it through. So some of the corn got knocked over. The sunflowers got eaten. That whole bed of sunflowers, they left us 3 sunflowers, so we're grateful for 3. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna make a compost tea for my thirsty plants who have been surviving this extremely hot weather. So how are we gonna make our compost tea? I'm gonna make it in this. This I found on campus, thrown in a corner, not being used. I stored rainwater in here, and then I added some weeds. So I am now going to fish out the weeds and add to this. The weeds have been sitting in here for a while. I'm going to fish out the weeds and add to this some chicken manure, fresh chicken manure, and mix that up. And that is going to go onto my plants. Okay, this is the chicken manure. Goes right in. Wow, it's boiling. I don't know what that is. What kind of reaction is that? Is the water so hot from sitting outside? Look at that, it's boiling. Look at those bubbles. I don't know what that is. My ear getting out? Anyway, why am I doing this? Chicken manure is full of phosphorus, nitrogen, and potassium, and that is what our plants need. So if the plants would be flowering right now, like you know, with flowers on them, fruit on them, then I wouldn't put this on unless it was really, really composted well. The only reason I'm putting it on now is because the plants have no fruit on it, so it can take this. I put in a piece of cardboard that was on the bottom of the coop, and it got full of manure. So it's been sitting out for a while, so I'm just soaking it. I'm gonna leave this for around an hour. Okay, I have a problem. There are too many roosters in this coop. So many of the hens are broody, so it means they're not here. The hens that are here are having a really, really hard time. Yeah, so this is one of our hens, and they are really giving her a hard time. So I'm gonna have to separate out. I have 3 hens in there now. 1, 2. The third one, I don't know where she is. She's probably up in the tree hiding. I have around 5 roosters and 3 more under here. Where's the other one? Yeah, she's hiding in the tree. Okay, so it's not fair to have just 2 hens with 5 roosters. So I'm gonna have to think of a solution. Second time I catch you here, Miss Cat. Are you enjoying watching the chicken? You enjoying it? She just sits here. Right there she sits. Okay. It's been sitting for around an hour. I can let it sit longer, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't want to burn my plants, and too much nitrogen can definitely burn your plants. So I'm going to do a half bucket ratio, because there was also a lot of water in the bucket to begin with. But just in case, I'm not willing to take any chances. And another thing I'm going to do is gloves. You can enjoy the music in the background. Raquel's giving a Zumba class in the room next door. I'm gonna water it in a bit. Whoops. Water it in a little bit more. Water it in and continue in the rest of the garden. Okay, I think I have a plan. I think that I am going to put my 3 hens into here, which is a separate cage, and leave all the roosters in this big cage. That is my plan. So I'm gonna come get the net and catch them and try to do that all soon. I just hope they won't disturb the broody mamas from the inside, but I doubt it. I don't think that's proper chicken etiquette. All right, guys, you make a mess. Look at that waterer. This is the third time I'm here today, and I put it up higher that it shouldn't be so close to the ground. And look what you did to your feeder. It's upside down, and I remember putting it in that corner. Are you gonna let me do this without pecking me? Huh? What's all that noise, Kiwi? What is all that noise? Yeah. What's all that noise? Huh? Okay, this is the fertilizer that we made today. Organic fertilizer. I'm going to spray it on. Again, I wouldn't spray it onto anything that we were eating or anything that was close to eating that was even fruiting. All right, have a good night. Okay, this is the greenhouse, and look what the plants get to hear 3 times a day. A minion, and the turkeys. The turkeys are down there, and this is the minion.